welcome back to Audrey's Reading Corner. And today, since it's the winter holidays, if you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, winter solstice, I don't know all of the holidays, but if you celebrate any holiday, tell me what holiday you celebrate in the comments. But today we are going to be reading a book, and it is called Little Bear Special Friends. And I have a special friend too, and her name is Ellie. And also some friends can be usual match, an unusual match, or some friends can be the same. And today we are going to be reading Little Bear Special Friends by Claire Freedom and illustrated by Dubravka Kolanovic. Little Bear Special Friends. One morning, Little Bear woke from his deep winter-long sleep. "Hooray! It must be spring! He cried excitedly. Stretching and yawning, Little Bear peered out of his cave and blinked in surprise. The woods were white with snow. Icicles hung from the trees. "It's still winter," gasped Little Bear. "I've woken up too soon." Little Bear burrowed down in his bed again, but he just couldn't sleep. And that's him in his little burrow. I'll show you the pictures after I read them. Little Bear's paws crunched deep into the snow as he padded outside. "Hello!" he shouted. "Is anybody awake? Hello!" But the caves only echoed with deep rumbling snores. His bear friends were still fast asleep. Little Bear flopped down in the snow, feeling terribly lonely. "I'll have no friends to play with until spring comes," he said sadly. That's him being sad, and that's him saying, "Hello, hello." "I'll be your friend," called a voice. Little Bear turned around in surprise. It was a little snowman. "My name's Sparkly," laughed the snowman. "Cheer up, Little Bear. Let me know how much fun winter is." "Let me show you how much fun winter is." And that's him meeting Snowman. I mean Sparkly. I can't edit, so I can't edit that out. So Little Bear and Sparkly skipped together through the frosty wood and whizzed down slippy, slidey snowdrifts. They broke off icicles and wrote their names in the snow and got tickly snowflakes on the tips of their tongues. Winter is fun, Sparkly," Little Bear said. "I'd like to wake up early every year." So that's them. That's them showing each other. That's them slowing down. That's them writing their name in the snow is snow. And that's them catching snowflakes on their tongues. One day, as they played, Little Bear slid into a tree and was showered with snow. "Look out," he called. "I'm the big bad snow bear, and I'm coming to get you." And giggly Little Bear chased Sparkly all through the snowy woods. "You're my best friend forever," Little Bear whispered to Sparkly one dark night. Snowflakes glittered like falling stars in the white moonlight. "You're my best friend forever," Sparkly smiled. They hugged each other tight. Some hugging, and that's them chasing in the forest. the last snow stopped falling, Sparkly showed Little Bear other animals living in the wood. Little Bear, called Tuft Tail Squirrel, help me dig up the acorns I buried last autumn. Little Bear, Sparkly, shouted Fancy Fox. Let's go skating on ice. Little Bear had a great fun playing with Tuftail and Flinty, but Sparkly was still his special friend. Little by little, the days grew warmer. Then one day, Sparkly told Little Bear, "Spring will be here soon, and I must go away." "Go away!" cried Little Bear, shocked. "Why?" "Because little bears sleep through the winter, and in the spring, snowmen go away because where the snow never melts. Way to where the snow never melts," Sparkly said gently. "That's how it is. But that means we never see each other again," said Little Bear. "Best friends always find a way of being together," Sparkly promised. "You'll see, Little Bear." Then Sparkly and Long Bear held each other close for a long, long time. Some huggies. There was a new sound in the woods, the drip, drip of melting snow and ice. Little Bear woke up one morning and rushed outside. The sun was shone and the flowers blossomed everywhere. "Hooray, spring!" shouted Little Bear excitedly as he saw his bear friends had woken up at last. "Sparkly, come quickly, it's spring!" There was no reply. Sparkly had already gone. "Goodbye, Sparkly." "Goodbye, Sparkly," Little Bear whispered sadly. "I'll miss you." "We all will," agreed Tuftail and Flinty. Little Bear cheered up as he played with his bear friends, but as spring came and went, he often thought about Sparkly. When the bears climbed trees to get sticky, yummy honey, Little Bear laughed. Sparkly would love this. As they splashed in a cool stream on hot summer days, he said, "Sparkly and I ice skated here." Whenever Little Bear met Tuftail or Flinty, they remembered the fun times they shared. Climbing the trees, crossing the river, and with the friends. Winter was on the way again. The bears filled their caves with warm leaves, ready for the long winter sleep. "See you next spring," they yawned. "Sleep tight," waved Little Bear. "Don't let the bear bugs bite." How does bed bugs bite? What we say. Soon he was fast asleep too. Little Bear slept and slept until he was stirred by someone's gentle nudging. Little Bear opened his eyes. "Sparkly! I woke you up just a tiny bit early, Little Bear," Sparkly whispered. "But best friends always find a way to be together." "They do," cried Little Bear happily. Naps them together. And together, Little Bear and Sparkly skipped outside into the whirling, swirling, soft, falling snow. The end. So that was about how special friends always find a way. And, So, bye. See you next time. And my special friend will never go away too. Bye. See you next time. For real.